Yeah, Eric, you said on the pregame show that Tennessee is probably the best defensive team in the country. Did you, after playing them, do you feel that way too?
Well, they're just they're so long and they're so physical on both sides of the ball. It's not just the physicality of Tennessee on the defensive end, the screen setting, and then when Ziegler got hurt, they became longer, bigger, taller, more physical probably. But yeah, they completely out physicaled us. There's no doubt about it. The loose ball game, the rebounding game, the screen setting was much more forceful than ours. Yeah, I would say it's the best defensive team that we've played.
And then you guys had 16 turnovers, 10 in the first half, and Anthony had six. I know he handles the ball a lot. That's pretty uncharacteristic for him. Just what do you think of the turnovers and what led to that?
Yeah, I mean, they were physical, and we were not able to withstand the physicality, taking care of the basketball, and certainly an assist to turnover ratio of 16-8 is not a good assist to turnover ratio. Certainly, we would like the entire team to take better care of the basketball, but the rebounding up front with our bigs was not very good as well. So a lot of areas, unfortunately, I mean, we got one regular season game and still a lot of areas that we need to continue to teach. And, our younger players, this is the last, we have one regular season game. They've got to continue to develop as well.
You guys were 13 22 on free throws. I know, they won by 18, we're up by 20 something, but how troubling is the free throw shooting of late? And I know you guys work on them. Is there anything you can see that you can do better there?
I mean, the only thing I know, Bob, at this time of year is to get in the gym, shoot them with confidence. It's college basketball in the SEC. Certainly, you want to shoot as a team over 72%, 73% at the minimum, and we have not lived up to that. It's our coaching staff's responsibility to make them better foul shooters. So the only thing we can do is continue to get in the gym and work on our free throw shooting.
Curtis?
Thanks.
Hey, Coach, the paint points is an area that you guys have won more often than not this year. I know Tennessee is good in there too, but minus 24 tonight. You touched on the physicality a little bit. Just curious what you saw that was the difference in there.
Well, we didn't go in there, and when we did, we didn't finish. Tennessee's really strong. They're really physical. It certainly wasn't the block shots. I mean, they only had 2 blocks, and I don't think they had a block in the first half. So we were not driving in there and getting our shots altered. We were going in there and not finishing against verticality. And you need to go and you need to attack the rim against a physical team. You need to get into the body. And we did not do that from a physical standpoint.
Scotty?
Yeah, Eric, I know Bob asked you about AB's turnovers. I know some of those were self-inflicted, but did Tennessee particularly do anything to maybe throw him off from a ball handling standpoint?
I mean, Coach Barnes would, they do a good. I mean, you look at their guards always have a lot of steals. Meshack is a high steal player, but certainly from a point guard position, we as a group have got to do a better job than the 6 turnovers that Anthony had, the 2 turnovers that Nick had, and the 2 turnovers that Devo had. That's 10 turnovers between our primary ball handlers, and then you add in Ricky's, and there was a lot of passes tonight that were just thrown out of bounds. So certainly have to credit Coach Barnes and credit Tennessee, and then there was out of those 16 turnovers, there was at least 5 to 7 that were self-inflicted. A lob pass that was not completed. But it wasn't just our guard play. I mean, our bigs, you look at the rebounding numbers and their paint points. We didn't protect the rim nearly like we need to. Tennessee completely outplayed us.
Coach, how confident are you that this team can turn the page pretty quickly and get ready for a really pivotal home game this weekend?
Well, we didn't bounce back like we had hoped after playing Alabama, and we'll continue to do what we've done with all of our teams and go back and prepare. And we got to do a better job, obviously. But that, the only thing I know is go back to work and continue to try to improve. We took a step backwards tonight. There's no question, both as a team and individually, we took several steps backwards. And so we'll get back and try to prepare for Kentucky.
Hutch, you still got a question? All right. Thanks, Coach.